Hi guys, it is Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing, and I'm here to tell you the type of reading I'm going to try and do in September. So recently I realised, looking at like my reading spreadsheet of the year, I realised how many books I've read that are like the first in a series or are standalones. And I know I've so many series to try and catch up on. So that is what I'm going to try and do in September with Series September. So it's just a challenge to myself to try and pick up second or third books in series and try and finish series or finish rereads of series. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So I have here some physical books that I still have ongoing that I want to try and read, and I'm going to show you them now. So some of the ones I have are ones that are a reread, such as the Bronze Horseman trilogy, which I started rereading like 2 years ago, and I haven't finished my most recent reread, because this is my favourite book series of all time, as you guys know. So I still have Tatiana and Alexander, which is the second book, and The Summer Garden, which is the third book. So hopefully maybe at some point in September I will read these. Now these are both quite chunky books, so I don't know about that one, but hopefully I will, and these are real comfort reads for me because this is my favourite trilogy, so hopefully. Some other books I'm going to be trying to read, I'm going to try and finish David Gemmell's Troy series, or trilogy. So the first book was Lord of the Silver Bow, which I read, I think I read that this year, if not, I'm pretty sure I read it this year. So the second book of that is going to be Shield of Thunder, which is here, and the third book is just Troy, and Troy was also written by Stella Gemmell, I think, because I think David Gemmell died before he maybe finished writing this, or before it was published. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I'm going to try and finish this trilogy. It's one I actually really enjoy as well. I really enjoyed the first book in it, so I'm hoping to get these ones read too. I have some YA trilogies and series I'm going to try and continue, and first off, I have Cress here by Marissa Meyer. This is the third book in the Lunar Chronicles, and I got this like 2 years ago, or over a year ago, and I still have not picked it up. And I don't know why, because I do actually really enjoy this series. It just seems to take me ages to pick up the next book. So I'm going to try and finish. I'm going to try and pick this one up and get to the next stage with the series. I also have The Assassin's Blade and Heir of Fire by Sarah J Maas, which is in the Throne of Glass series. And this is just a really weird one because I do like enjoy the books, but I just think they're extremely overhyped, and they're like, you know, not as good as people say, and I just have never had like a real urge to pick up the next book, even though when I'm reading them I do enjoy them. So yeah, hopefully I will maybe pick these up, and like I have these, and then I have the next one, which I can't remember the name of. I do have the next one after Heir of Fire as well. Like for some reason I have bought like most of these like books and I just never read them, so yeah, I'm going to try and get these ones read too. Firewalker by Josephine Angelini is one I've had on my shelf for so long. Josephine Angelini wrote the Star-Crossed trilogy, which I adored, and so I really quickly picked up Trial of Fire when this one came out, which is her new trilogy. I just didn't like this one as much, and then when I got Firewalker, I was just never pushed to pick it up. So maybe this time I will pick this up. But the thing is, it's been so long since I read Trial by Fire, I think I might have to reread Trial by Fire before I pick up Firewalker. We will see. Also try and read Lyriel by Garth Nix and Abhorsen by Garth Nix. The first book in this is Sabriel, which I did very much enjoy, just never got around to Lyriel yet. So I'm hoping to most likely definitely pick up Lyriel, and if I do pick up Lyriel, I'll try and pick up Abhorsen as well, and continue on with that series. Is that a series or a trilogy? I'm not sure. We will see. You guys know how much I love Maria V. Schneider. I absolutely adore the Poison Study trilogy, which has continued on to a series now. I read Shadow Study a couple of months ago, which was technically the fourth book in the Poison Study series, but when I was reading that I realised you really needed to have read the Glass trilogy, which happens in between the timeline of Magic Study or Fire Study and Shadow Study. So that really annoyed me because I do actually own the Glass trilogy and I just hadn't read it. So I'm going to try and pick that up now. So it is these three. I think I might go Stormglass, Sea Glass, Spyglass, and then I also have Now I Rise by Kirsten White. I really enjoyed And I Darken, which was the first book in this. I just have not got around to this one. This is definitely one I will be picking up because I really want to read this. So yeah. So that's all the physical books I have with me right now. There are a few others, and there also are a few on my Kindle as well. I don't know. There are a few library reserves I also have, so I don't know. But I'm hoping that this month will mostly be packed with second and third books in series. But we will know at the end of the month or at the end of each week how good I've been. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. If any you guys want to join in and like do your own series September, please let me know. I would love if anyone wanted to do the same thing, and just maybe we can help each other along and encourage each other. So yeah, I'm hoping this will at least knock off a few series or trilogies on my list of ones I still need to complete. So please let me know all your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.